What's up, everyone? We're going to give everyone a minute to join here. I realized for those of you watching later, I sent an email out to our whole list of 250,000 people with the wrong time zone, but it's all good. We're going to do it nonetheless. All right, I'm going to get a couple things set up here, and then we're going to get going. I am broadcasting live from the warehouse. And so we're going to talk about what's in this deal, what we're doing with these golden tickets, and having a lot of fun. So welcome to those of you who are just joining. Happy Black Friday. I used to think like Black Friday was just this excess of capitalism, and we just got done with Thanksgiving, and now we're already getting more stuff. And then for those of you who got the email yesterday that are on our email list, right, the true story of Thanksgiving is actually pro-capitalism and free market and property rights, kind of an anti-communism kind of thing. And so with that new twist, I'm like, we should be grateful for the free market. We should be grateful that I'm able to buy and sell things to you guys, and you're able to buy things and create value for one another. And so it's not about making money. It's not about spending money. It's about what's the value that we can create and enjoy in our lives to make our lives a better place. So guys, drop me a quick message in the chat. I'd love to know where you're from. I see Belinda already said that she's broadcasting from Baltimore, but we got Cincinnati, Ohio. Heather, hello. Excited to be with you guys today. I'll give you a tour here in a minute of the warehouse. We actually just moved in here a couple weeks ago, and so thought I'd broadcast here from today because this is where we're going to be the busiest and making sure that we fulfill all the orders. We've got Georgie from Connecticut, Jet from Roy, Jenny from California, Krista from Oregon, Charity from Michigan, Karen from Maine. Hello to everyone. Megan from Michigan, Jim from upstate New York. I guess you're far enough away from New York City. It's not that bad. South Carolina, Mallory, Heather's in Indiana, Emily's in Kansas. Got people all over. Oh, Hungary. Awesome. We got some international as well. And Sarah, thanks for purchasing from Indiana. Okay, so the awkward thing about our big Black Friday deal is that we opened up early access a couple days ago, and we launched the guidebooks on Monday, which I'll talk briefly about. And we are almost out of guidebooks. Like literally, probably when I finish doing this video, we're going to have to change the Black Friday order to instead include the teen books. So I'll talk about that. So if you want these guidebooks, you basically need to order like in the next few minutes. I'm going to throw up on the screen here the URL. So right there is, oh no, so that's the last one from when I did it on Monday. Let me throw up the right one. TuttleTwins.com/ultra is where you want to go. So let's get that up on the screen. Okay, so right there is where you want to go if you want to get the offer. And literally, I'm refreshing the page because as soon as we sell out of the guidebooks, I have to change the order over to the teen books. And so if you are most interested in the teen books, literally, you need to go to that website now and order, because we're about to run out, and then we're going to change the Black Friday order to instead have the teen books, which I'll mention. So still a ton of value. But we're going to have to alter it slightly because the demand has been just overwhelming for these guidebooks. Hi, Deshauna, Ohio. Hannah's in Virginia. Crystal's in Naples. And Alan's looking for his kids. A couple of his kids work here. They're actually in the room over there. So if they walk out, Alan, I'll tell them to come on and say hi. Or maybe when I do the tour here, you'll be able to see them. So, okay, Black Friday deal. We're going to talk about these golden tickets. What they are. Now, if you go to TuttleTwins.com/ultra, you will see what the deal for Black Friday is. So you got till the end of the day to do this, you guys. We're throwing at you all of the kids' books, the activity workbooks that we always do, the audio books. We have brand new parent guides. These are PDFs that go along with each of the children's books. And so you, the parents, are going to better understand what the stuff in the books is talking about. For example, at the end of all of our children's books, we have discussion questions talking about, or rather asking about what was learned in the book. But occasionally we'll have parents, not occasionally, fairly frequently, we'll have parents reach out and say, well, what's a good answer for that? And so in the parent guide is where we can give suggested answers for the discussion questions and a lot of other content. So we're giving you all of the parent guides, which we don't even have listed for sale yet. We'll probably get around to that next week. Those are brand new. We have a brand new ebook, The Tuttle Rebuttals. This is a 115-page ebook with 20 political myths and 20 economic myths where we rebut all of these bad ideas, false concepts, so that you and your kids can better understand those ideas and better be equipped to articulate the freedom position on all of those ideas that are swirling around our society. So ton of value there, 115-page ebook. We're doing that as well. I mentioned the parent guides. For right now, literally for probably the next hour or so, the deal will include the brand new guidebooks. I'll discuss these very briefly. And then we're going to swap it out instead for the teen books, tons of content, just because we're already selling out of these brand new guidebooks far faster. Megan's asking, can the guidebooks be ordered separately? We already have the other books. Yes, if you go to TuttleTwins.com/guide, I'll throw that up there on the screen. You can also order those. But again, this will no longer be available once we run out of guidebooks. And so we have more on order, but with COVID and end of year Black Friday stuff, the printer is not going to get us these additional books for at least 2 weeks, if not 3. So they won't be here in time for Christmas. So again, if the guidebooks are most of interest to you, order literally now. And for those of you watching the video later, I apologize. You'll have to wait on the guidebooks, but the Black Friday offer still has massive value, 75% off, and will include the teen books. So let me go very briefly through the guidebooks for those who missed Monday. I'm only going to spend a tiny bit of time on this. If you want to know more, you can go find that video on from Monday. Scroll down our Facebook page, or just go to TuttleTwins.com/guide and you can see a little bit of info. So we've got 3 books, and then I'm going to talk about the golden tickets. Okay. So we've got 3 books: The Tuttle Twins Guide to Logical Fallacies. Every chapter in here is a different logical fallacy and fully illustrated. I mean, I'll give you one little teaser example. So here's a logical fallacy called personal incredulity. And so Elijah's helping visualize all of these with some illustrations, right? Here's the gambler. And so we've got great examples and illustrations that help you understand all these logical fallacies, and most importantly, how to not use logical fallacies yourself, but also how to detect them in other people and point out flaws in thinking. So this is amazing for critical thinking and debate. So this is going to be for your older teens. This is, this is going to be harder for, preteens can probably do these 2 books that I'll talk about. This is probably more like 15 and up, I would say, or mom or dad reading along with the kids and taking a little bit of time to unpack it. So that's The Tuttle Twins Guide to Logical Fallacies. Hello, Anna from Reno. Next book, The Tuttle Twins Guide to Courageous Heroes. Every chapter is a different hero. So for example, here's Prudence Crandall. And then we have several pages, right, that kind of just have biography and talk about that individual. And so we've got a list of courageous heroes in here to go over. The list of logical fallacies, the list of courageous heroes, and the list of inspiring entrepreneurs are all on TuttleTwins.com/guide. So if you go there to the page specifically for the guidebooks, you'll be able to see the list of what's in all these chapters. So similar here with the heroes, with the inspiring entrepreneurs, every chapter is a different story, and we share the story of that particular entrepreneur and kind of what you can learn from them. So here's John Rockefeller, right? How did they, become successful in their life? What do they have to overcome? And more importantly, what can we learn from them, right? Madam Walker, she's got a really fun story. So these books are going to be awesome for preteens and up. They are flying like hotcakes. Literally, we're going to probably, once I finish this video, we're going to have to shut off the order or change the order, because we are almost sold out of these books because of the sale we did on Monday and then the early Black Friday. And so do make sure that if these guidebooks are most what you want, either ordering them individually at TuttleTwins.com/guide or as part of today's offer, that you do so literally now. Turn off the video, open a separate browser, pull up your phone, and place that order because we're about to change it up for the teen books. So for those who don't know, last year we came out with these teen books. These are novels They're thick, and they're thick in part because they are choose your own adventure style. We call them choose your consequence. And so as you're reading the story, you get to pick different paths, right? Should the twins do X or should they do Y? And based on what your young readers are picking, they'll go down different paths of the stories where different things happen to them. And so we've got 3 books in that series right now: The Tuttle Twins and the Case of the Broken Window, which if you know economics and the broken window fallacy, that's where we're talking about that. The Tuttle Twins and the Hyperinflation Devastation. So economics, we're talking about money. And then the Tuttle Twins and the Little Pink House, about property rights. If you know the story of the Little Pink House with eminent domain, that comes into play there. So pretty soon we'll be swapping out the Black Friday deal, and you'll be getting, I mean, this is still massive content, right? Like, so here's the you're getting even more content in terms of number of words once we change it to the teen books. But just so you're all aware, for those watching the video later, as we make that switch, that's why. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the golden tickets. Casey's saying, I've given away dozens of Tuttle Twins books to friends and family over the years. Amanda's saying she loves our Choose Your Own Adventure books. Jashana says these look amazing. Need to order the 3 guidebooks and the 3 teen books for my almost 12-year-old. Amanda says, I need those teen books for me. And most parents feel that way about our books, right? It's equally as educational and entertaining for the adults as it is for the kids. Deep breath. I've been talking a lot. Okay. Megan just ordered the guidebooks. All right. We're going to get them to you before we run out. So golden tickets. If you place an order today, any order, in fact, we pitch this as the Black Friday deal. But anyone who orders anything today, whether you're buying just the guidebooks or you're getting the Black Friday deal or whatever, you will be entered to win one of over 50 golden tickets. I didn't dress up in my Willy Wonka outfit today, but if you go to our Instagram a little bit later, you'll see me and my Willy Wonka when we set up the ads for doing this. So we're gonna have over 50 golden tickets. And now if you watch The Office, here I am at the warehouse. I'm not Michael Scott where I'm like putting it in the wrong boxes, right? We're gonna randomly put it in some boxes. Now, for legal jargon stuff, no purchase is necessary. You don't actually have to purchase. If you go to tinyurl.com/Tuttle legal jargon, you'll find all the legal jargon that the government makes us do. Okay, so what are these golden tickets? Amanda wants me to do a live in the Willy Wonka outfit. Had I thought ahead, I would have gone and dressed up, but I was in a rush this morning. Okay, so these golden tickets, you're going to win things like Amazon gift cards and books and lifetime subscriptions to the free market curriculum, right? That's like a $9.99, $7.99 a month kind of thing. We're giving away a bunch of lifetime subscriptions. You'll never pay a thing. You'll get all of that content for lifetime for free as we continue to make more content. And so what you'll see if you win one of these tickets, it'll tell you what you won down here. And then, so here's the lifetime subscription to Free Market Rules, for example. And then down here in the tiny text is the instructions for what you need to do. You'll see what it says here, but you need to take a picture of yourself holding the golden ticket and tag our account on Instagram. Okay, so you'll post on Instagram and tag us so we see it. And then we'll go in and validate your order on the back end because we don't want anyone like printing out their own. And, not that I think that'll happen, but we'll go in and validate the order. And then once that's confirmed, we will get you whatever that prize was. So you got a lot of chances to win. We are going to have what was I saying? Yeah, so the orders that are starting this morning all the way through this evening qualify for the golden ticket. This is just a Black Friday premium. We announced this early on our email list so that everyone knew kind of the schedule. And so this just applies to the orders that are placed today. So lots of opportunities to win. Those who ordered earlier, okay, you don't win a $25 gift card, but you're still getting massive deal. As a reminder, the Black Friday deal is 75% off. This is just a massive, massive deal, the biggest one we have ever done, throwing just tons and tons of value at you. And so as you can see, we're in the warehouse and there's a lot going on. We got about half our staff here working so far, a lot more showing up throughout the day to work. So let me now take you on a quick tour of the new warehouse. We just moved in here just a couple weeks ago. We were in a warehouse just down the building that was half the size, and you know, we're making more books and we're selling way more orders, and we were just outgrowing that new warehouse that we moved into just a few months ago. And so we've been growing, and we're like, we are already outgrowing that last warehouse, and so we just moved into this brand new one. So as you can see behind me, in fact, I'll just move out of the shot here. This is the full warehouse. We got all the books there up on the racks, and then over there is the gate. So that gate lifts open, and we can take all the pallets out to the post office. But this gives us a lot of space to throw all of our books up there. We are producing a lot more books in the months ahead. In fact, some really exciting ones. And so we need more space to accommodate all of these books, which is why we moved into this warehouse. It's a little bigger than we need for right now, but importantly, there is room to grow, which is what we didn't have in the other warehouse. Really quick, Jen's asking, when will we get the PDF portion of the Black Friday sale? When you order the Black Friday deal, you will immediately get your order confirmation email that has a download link to all of the digital assets. And so all of the audiobooks, the parent guides, the workbooks, the Tuttle Rebuttals ebook, all of that is immediately accessible. And so just click that link in your email and you'll be able to download that. And then our team right here is going to start fulfilling the orders with your books and getting it ready to go. So this is the warehouse. We'll go mobile here. And so basically we got all the shelving that we set up so that we can accommodate more boxes in the future. We're putting out, 3, 4, 5, I think like 6 additional books in the next year alone. So we're producing a ton of content, and we need a lot of room to be able to store it all. So we just got our first forklift. I guess that's a sign that you're growing, right? And so we just had to invest in a forklift so we can throw everything up there. Previously, we were using that staircase, those stairs right there, to go up and down and manually haul everything. But now with the forklift, the team can just throw it straight up there, and the forklift is able to put it up there. Really quick, Mallory is saying, do you have plans for Cyber Monday sales? Yes. Haven't announced it yet. We might do, as I was thinking this morning, we might do a discount on our free market rules economic curriculum. And we'll probably do a sale that's similar to the Black Friday sale and just have more books and content like that. So, but yeah, Black Friday ends today. Okay, so now I'll take you into the front office where you can see kind of what we do there, where the team assembles a lot of the stuff. So this is all the teen books right there. We just got a delivery of those last week. And then when they're all assembled, so I was broadcasting right there. I had my laptop just sitting right there. Once all the boxes are assembled, the team puts them here, and then we get them all labeled and then put it onto a pallet and shipped out to the post office, which, the post office has been totally slammed because of, COVID and end of year stuff and everything. So, all right. So this is Megan. Say hi, Megan. Your dad's watching. So say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
He's like, where's my kids? So Megan does she manages all of this stuff, prints out all the labels, and makes sure everything stays organized. And then we've got like these workstations right here where everyone can assemble. These are all the children's books. And so people will sit here and assemble everything together and then take them out to where I just showed you, where they can stack everything. And so this space right here is equivalent to what our old warehouse was, kind of this space right here, except the benefit now is we've got a second space. And so right over here, we've got basically double the room that we did in the last warehouse. And so we'll use this space the same way, and we can have crew in here just assembling all these boxes and getting it ready to go. So we've definitely had an increase in volume, which has necessitated us being able to grow and accommodate this extra capacity. So what's funny is this time last year, we were all in the old office in just a room that was like not even the size of, it was about the size of that room I was just in, the one that I opened that door to. And that's where we did everything out of that room. And so we've just grown profoundly since then. And it's been good growing pains, but they've been pains. And so we've had to adjust and accommodate a lot, but there's so much demand for this stuff out right now. And as the word has gotten out about these books, Just so many more people have wanted to get them, which is why we decided to do this deal. The parent guides, the Tuttle Rebuttals ebook are in direct response to the community saying, hey, this would really benefit us. We would, we need help here. We need whatever. And so over the summer, I was thinking, how can we make this Black Friday like the best, the biggest ever? And so that's what led us to do the parent guides. That's what led us to do the Tuttle Rebuttals ebook, just to put even more value into the Black Friday offer. It's one thing to just do the sale of books and discount the books, but we wanted to create more content and bundle it together so that everything was all in one and included. So anyways, so hope you guys enjoy this offer. Let me, Matthew says, can you show them filling my box? I don't know which is yours, but someone's getting these books. Stephanie just purchased an order. Awesome. Jamie says, I'm an elected official and I bring these books to the table to explain these principles to my colleagues. That's awesome. Deborah ordered an extra set for her daughter in Alabama. That's awesome. Okay, so Elizabeth says, I have all of your books with the exception of the 3 new ones. I missed the explanation. Are they companion books to the Choose Your Own? No, these are standalone, a new little series of books, the Guidebook series. So the Tuttle Twins Guide 2, and then we have 3 of them. And then over time, we can make more, right? So this is a new Guidebook series. These are hardback books, nonfiction, and illustrated, right? So here's Inspiring Entrepreneurs, here's Walt Disney, and then we kind of have biographical, story content telling about him, what we can learn about from his story. That's an example. So these are separate standalone books for preteens. Again, the Logical Fallacies book is a little more in-depth and will probably need a parent to read along with the child or have it be an older child. Yeah, Jamie's saying once the cartoon comes out, you'll need more space. I mean, we'll have to deal with that growth as well because that cartoon will reach even more audiences. If you're unfamiliar with the cartoon, you can actually watch the rough pilot, very rough, but the script is done at TuttleTwinsTV.com and learn a little bit about that cartoon. So that's going to be a big project for 2021 that we're working on. Cartoon episodes take quite a while to produce. We're already working on the scripts for episodes 2 through 4. Because the community funded that and we're able to start working with the writers. So that's super exciting. Okay, what other stuff do we got on here? Just ordered the guidebooks, good job. Matthew was joking. Sharon says, do you have any advice for the Tuttle twins when they're trying to find a girlfriend or boyfriend? That's something some of us really need help with. So we tend to stick to, of course, political and economic ideas, but we do get into some social stuff. You may remember, guys, that we have the Tuttle Twins and the Golden Rule, which is, I think it's political, but it's also very social. But with the teen novels, there is a little bit. They're 15 years old in these books, and so there's a little bit of flirting and things going on with these teens. Far be it from me to offer advice to anyone in this regard, but I did get married, so I guess I did at least, I don't know. I'll ask my wife. Maybe she'll be able to help. But yeah, these, so you can see the teen books are also similarly illustrated for those who don't have them. It's more content, occasional little drawings. That was Emily, older Emily. Where's another one? Okay, so again, if you're watching this later and we swapped out the Black Friday deal to include the teen books instead of the guidebooks, it's because we sold out of guidebooks. And I just refreshed the page. We are imminently about to sell out. Great problem to have. As a reminder, or for those who didn't hear at the beginning, currently the Black Friday offer, as you can see right there, includes our new guidebooks that just came out on Monday. However, we are almost sold out. And so when we do sell out, the Black Friday offer will be adjusted or edited to instead include the teen books. The guidebooks won't be here. The new order from the printer won't be here until mid-December. When they do come out, for those who missed the offer today, we will do another introductory sale like we did on Monday for the guidebooks, kind of as an apology for being out for a little while. And so if you miss out on the guidebooks, if that's like the sole reason why you want more books, you can hang tight if you don't catch it right now before we run out, and you can get the deal that way. Okay, someone's saying we only have 2 teen books. There are 3. Yes, we have 3 that we came out with last year. How do I show all these? So there's the 3 teen novels that we have. These are, thicker novels, and they're the choose your own adventure style format. And so you can actually have all kinds of story outcomes depending on what you choose. So, okay, I think I'm done talking. Anything else we haven't covered? So as a reminder, if you order today, you're entered to win one of our many golden tickets as a little bonus. Again, don't feel bad if you don't win. Most people, the vast majority, won't win, but we're still trying to provide all of you a ton of value. This is a 75% off deal, which is just crazy. It's crazy, but we wanted to do it anyways because it's 2020, and why not? We want to educate all the kids, and so we figured this is a way to just blast the sale out there, get you guys to share it with your friends. So tag your friends in the video if there's someone you think needs to be seeing this, or send the link to someone. Because our whole goal here is not to make money. Our whole goal here is to educate as many kids as possible and get this stuff spread all over the world. So take the time, if you will, give some thought to who could use these. Maybe that means you're buying these as a gift for Christmas or for a birthday or whatever, so that you have them on hand and can give them out. Or maybe it means that you just tag a few people, share it in a Facebook group you're in, let people know about the sale, and that way you can give them the opportunity to consider if they want to get it. That's my goal. That's what we're doing here. It's to spread the word. That's why the discount is so massive. We're really trying to attract people to this offer and say, you need these books. Your family will benefit from these books. Take a look at it. If we were doing 10% off, 20% off, like the internet is flooded with those kinds of offers today, right? But 75% off you don't really see. So that's the whole goal, is to push this out there as much as possible. And I guess it's working because, as I said, we're about to sell out of our guidebooks and totally run out. And so we're doing something right, I guess. And thanks to you for helping share and for buying. Obviously, none of this would happen without you guys. We're just along for the ride. And as the guy kind of behind all this, and it's a blessing. It's an honor. It's amazing, right? Because when Elijah and I started working on the first book, we just were like, hey, let's make a kid's book. Like, there was no vision of this. This was not the master plan, right? It was just, let's do a kid's book. But people kept buying it and wanting more. And so we did more, and then more and more and more. And here we are. So here we are, Black Friday 2020. TuttleTwins.com/ultra. Any orders placed today qualify for the little Black Friday special golden ticket deal. It's just a little bonus. But again, we're giving everyone so much content that we feel like everyone is winning. This is just a massive, massive amount of content that we're throwing at you guys. So I'm going to end it there and get on with my Black Friday. We got a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and obviously we've got a lot of things to pack up and get ready. So thank you for spreading the word. Deeply appreciated. It's amazing to see how this community has grown. We've now got over 100,000 followers on Facebook. We've got, I think, 50,000 on Instagram. We've got 250,000 on our email list. We've sold almost, I think we're coming up on 2 million books. Maybe by the end of the year, we'll hit 2 million, which is just mind-blowing. Hundreds of thousands of families across the world. We've got, kudos, shout out to our partners in other countries. We've got very active partners in Germany and Italy and France and Brazil who are helping translate these books and then selling them thousands and thousands of copies all over the world that our kids' books are being translated into. So again, this wasn't the master plan. We've just tapped into a clear vacuum, a need, a void that many parents feel like I felt, right? That the whole reason we started this, Elijah and I, is because we recognized that we wanted our kids to learn this stuff, and there wasn't anything like this out there. And clearly many of you feel the same and have found a lot of value using the Tuttle Twins in your family to teach these core ideas of a free society. So I feel just deeply honored to be part of this. Thank you all. Take advantage, because again, I think I just refreshed the page and we are almost out. This is just mind-boggling. So if you want these guidebooks, literally order right now. For those of you watching later, we'll get more guidebooks soon, but the Black Friday deal is very much still on. and we're going to be editing it to include a ton of our team content. So thank you all. Have a good Friday. Order now. Share it with your friends. Tag a friend. Post it in a Facebook group. Let's get the word out. That's the whole goal here with such a massive order, is to broadcast it widely and share the world. So appreciate you watching. Please consider sharing with some other folks you think would benefit.